Okay, so today we went computer hunting or parts hunting, and I want to tell you this as I got it because I'm kind of confused about what actually just happened. So maybe you can help clarify it for me. So this is what I was looking for. That's nvme drive. It was on OfferUp for $15. I asked him if he would take 10. I was just trying to lowball a little bit, you know. And he said, no, but I have other stuff for sale. So if you want to buy something else, maybe we can make a deal. And I said, well, I'm not really looking for anything else, but I am actually looking for DDR4 laptop memory, which is going to go with this and the all-in-one system. And then if you have any 2.5-inch SSDs laying around, or maybe a power supply, I'd be interested. And he said, oh, I have DDR4. So he said, if you come right now, we can make a deal. So I didn't really know what that meant exactly. So he just said, come over. If you come right now, we'll make a deal. And it was about 3 miles away, which was convenient. I was about to order the DDR4 from Amazon anyway. But since it was so close, I thought, okay, well, let's see. And this is a Intel 256 gigabyte. Actually, $15 would be a good deal. I was just really trying to squeeze in this case. So I show up and he's got all these things on a tray like this. So this is what I only asked for, that, and then the DDR4, which he didn't give me a price for. So I show up and he's got this. Then he has the DDR4 there. This guy, which was listed separately, I guess, that was here. This thing, 2 random processors, and then all of these. So I was a little bit thrown off guard. I only wanted that. I was kind of interested in the DDR4. But here's where it gets a little interesting. So again, it was on a tray like this, which is, it was so weird. He came out of his house and he just had this tray of stuff. So I said, okay, I want that. I said, will you take $10? He said, it depends on what you buy. Like some sort of weird game or something. So I said, okay, how much do you want for this? He said he wanted $20. So that's Western Digital 480, which is, I said, oh, I don't really want to pay $20 for a random SATA drive, even though it is a Western Digital. And the guy was very young, probably early, maybe 22, 23. He said he builds a lot of computers and all of this stuff works. So I said, okay, well, I don't know about that. And I said, I put this off to the side. I said, I don't want this because I don't need it for anything. And then I looked at these, and this was a Core i3 3rd gen and a Core i5 3rd gen. So I said, I don't really need those for anything. I have plenty of those. These are all DDR3 laptop memories, just a bunch of them. I don't need, so really what I wanted was, I said, I just want, all I want is that, and then one of these. That's it. I don't want to pay $10 for this. And in my head, I was thinking, if I can get one of these for $5, that would be cool. It's 8 gigabyte DDR4 laptop memory, which I need for the all-in-one that I'm trying to sell. So I said, so what can we do here? He said, well, he said, I'm firm on my prices. That means he wants 15, 20, that's 35. he wanted $5 for this Team Group DDR4 8GB. I said, I'm not interested in that. I have plenty of those. And I said, what is this? He says, oh, this is an SSD that they took apart. So somehow or another, somebody opened an SSD drive and there's a Samsung, what is this, 128GB in here? Pretty sure that doesn't work. Looks a little suspect. But here's where it gets interesting. So I said, well, I said, if I give you $10 for this, $20 for this, so now we're up to 30. I don't want this, I don't want this. I'm not even sure what that is. How much do you want for this? So this is the funniest part. He goes, I'll take $5 for both of these. $5 for 16GB of DDR4. So his pricing is a little weird. He's insisting on 20 for this, 15 for this, but then only $5 for 16GB. So now we're up to 20, 15, 5, now we're up to 40. And now we're just getting like, we're going back and forth, and it's just getting weird at this point. I said, so what do you want for this? He said, I don't know. I said, what do you want for this? He said, I'll take $5 for this. So now we're up to 45. I said, I don't want this. He said, give me $5 for these two. And I said, I don't want these. I said, all I want is this and this. I don't want all this stuff. So he said, well, he goes, I'll take $5 for all of these. Not this. So I said, wait, so you're, again, math was not my strong suit. So we want 15, 20, there's 35. $5 for this, that's 40. 45 for this, and $5 for all of these. So now we're at 50. And then he goes, oh, he said, well, you can have this. So now it's free. And then I said, well, I said, you know what, can we just do a deal for just, I was kind of sandbagging because I knew what was going to happen already. I knew he was just going to do everything. He was getting real frustrated. So I said, I'll just give you $50 for everything. How about that? And he said, okay, $50, done. He said he will guarantee this and this, but nothing else, which is fine. But that, from where the conversation started to where it ended up being, is just really weird. It's been a long time since I've negotiated like that. I like to actually know the exact price before I get there, so I don't waste my time going back and forth. Still a good deal. So we have, I mean, I don't even know how to price this stuff. Even these, the cool thing about these is that it's PC3L, and those are harder to find. Some laptops only take PC3L, and they're actually more expensive than the regular PC3s. So I guess this was $5. This probably doesn't work, so we'll just skip that out. So this was $5. This was, I guess now $15. So that's, say 15. 5, that's 20, 25, 15, that's 40, 45. I mean, I can use this at some point, right? 40, and then 2 3rd-gen processors for $5. So it was a good deal. I think it was kind of weird how it all went down, but then he goes, hey, do you want to buy a monitor? A portable monitor for 50 bucks. And I was like, no, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. If this works, that would be awesome, because I'm working on that super budget build. And if this, even though it looks gross, if this would actually work and I value it as $5, which I paid for it, then it would definitely go great towards the budget. But I had no idea that this is what they actually look like inside. I've never opened one of these. This better work, because that's probably the most expensive part. I think I might just sell this. Not sure. Anyway, we'll get back to it tomorrow, see what else we can find. Pretty good deal for 50 bucks. Definitely not what I was expecting. And we'll go hunting tomorrow. See you next time.